At some point in your life, you made a promise, not with words, with emotion. Maybe it was, I'll never let anyone control me. I'll become someone they respect. I'll always keep my walls up. That promise became the mask, the drive, the hustle, the perfection. And without realizing it, it became your actual identity. I can still remember when I made mine. I was about 10 or 11, something small happened, but it didn't feel small. It felt like they don't see me. I'm not enough. And in that moment, I didn't just feel pain. I made a vow. I'll prove myself. And from that moment on, every compliment, every time I pushed through fatigue, it wasn't for growth. It was for survival. Here's the thing most people don't realize. We all have emotional needs. The needs that shape our behavior more than logic ever could. For example, we all want to feel safe. We crave the excitement. We need to feel like we actually matter. We long to belong, and we want to grow. We're wired to give back. Every decision, every coping mechanism is just your nervous system trying to meet one of those needs. So when pain hits us early on, we make a promise to meet those needs no matter what. That's why some people become workaholics. Some people become pleasers. Some become ghosts. It's not weakness, it's intelligence without even awareness. Let me break it down. Number one, the need for safety, which is certainty. You want to feel grounded, control your environment, so you create these rules or routines, or even you isolate. Number two, you need to be alive. The need for aliveness, which is variety. You seek novelty, emotion, stimulation. You chase new jobs, relationships, hobbies, then get bored. You're not flaky, you're just hungry for life. Number three, the need for worth, which is significance. You work harder than anyone else you know. You need to grow, but this is not to grow, but to prove you matter. To earn the feeling of I'm enough. The need for belonging, love and connection. Maybe you stayed too long in that relationship or lost yourself in a group just not to feel alone. You weren't desperate, you were meeting a need. Number five, the need to expand, which is actual growth. When you stop learning, you feel numb. That's not burnout, that's stagnation. Number six, the need to give, which is contribution. You feel the most alive when helping someone else. This is where real joy lives, when you do something bigger than yourself. So now let's connect the dots. Let's say someone feels invisible. They promise, I'll be the loudest in the room, the strongest, and they build a whole personality around this significance. But let's say 10 years down the road, they don't know how to slow down. They can't rest. They don't even know who they are without proving something. This promise becomes kind of like their prison. And this same with someone who was abandoned, actually. So now they're independent, but they're actually lonely now. Your promise is likely still running the show, not because they're broken, but because it worked until now. Take a second, ask yourself this. Really sit with it. What was the first emotional promise I ever made? Was it, I'll never cry, I'll never be who they want me to be, I'll always be 10 steps ahead? What was it? And then ask, what need was I trying to meet? Was it safety, control, acceptance, to be seen? Once you identify the need, you can upgrade that actual pattern. You don't need to abandon your promise. You just need to make a new one. Here's mine. This is the old. I'll prove I'm enough. This is the new. I am enough, and I grow from that truth. That new promise still meets my needs, but it also frees me. What's your new promise? Drop it in the comments below. Or whisper, or even just put it in your journal. And if you've been following this series, you know I'm in monk mode. That means no social scrolling, no numbing out with junk dopamine, no skipping the hard conversations, just presence. Practice, creation. Today, I got my thumb hovering over Instagram at least twice. It's wild how something automatic happens like that. It's in habit. But I stopped myself. I reminded myself this challenge is the real scroll. This content is my dopamine. I journaled, I breathed, I filmed this. This is my monk mode. Not silence on a mountain, but discipline in the noise. Tomorrow we go deeper. Day 4, emotional stacking. Why one small emotion can snowball into anxiety, avoidance, or collapse, and how to interrupt it before it takes your day. But today, you didn't just show up. You rewrote something sacred. I'm Gratefull Steve, and this was day 3 of our journey. Keep going. And don't stop. See you in the next one.